Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the EU Datathon 2022, the 6th edition. And I hope everyone has had a chance to have a bit of lunch, refresh themselves, stretch out, and be ready for our next two challenges, as well as the public vote still to come, and indeed the all-important awards ceremony. But we're now on to our third thematic challenge, and that is EU public procurement for young people. This year, 2022, is the European Year of Youth. This was something that President Ursula von der Leyen set out in her speech to the European Union. And it has been a series of events that have been focusing on getting young people more involved in policies, more involved in what's happening across the EU, and more involved at a grassroots level right up to a political level. To talk to us a little bit about why this challenge is very timely and very important, I'm delighted to introduce Manuela Cruz, Publications Office of the European Union, of course, our host today, and she is TED and EU public procurement expert. Manuela.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the welcome. And good afternoon. I hope you can hear me in good conditions.
I can.
That's very good. So my name is Manuela Cruz, indeed. I am the head of the TED and EU Public Procurement Unit here at the Publications Office. And I'm sorry I cannot be with you physically today, but in any way, it is my pleasure to introduce the three finalists of the challenge, EU Public Procurement Opportunities for Young People. And I would like to start by congratulating the finalists, of course, but also all the participants, because the task was not easy. They had to combine young people, a challenge by itself, and procurement, another huge challenge. So if we start considering young people include women, men, non-binary, very young, teenagers, not so young, students, workers, unemployed, people from different countries, speaking different languages, having different backgrounds, with different interests, and with different needs. And then, if we can consider public procurement, and on top of that, European public procurement, well, it is a complex and specialized field. We already heard this morning some of the participants referring to how complicated, how complex the data is. And I would even dare to add, well, a bit dull, a bit dry, very bureaucratic. So how can you combine, indeed, youth, the creativity and the promise of youth, and this complex aspect of procurement? Well, the finalists did it, and they did it by using data. By using the power of data, the power of open data, to do something with a subject that looks very complex, to make it simple, and to highlight opportunities, because procurement is about highlighting opportunities for business. So what did these teams do? Well, the team from HasPop EU, made of Ayana, Jon, George, and Razvan, they propose to match skills to jobs. So they want to build digital bridges, and I think that's a very nice image, building digital bridges. And then the team from Hermix, Botkan and Stefan, they are inspired by old myths, by the myth of Hermes, the messenger of the gods, of the Greek gods. And they propose to demystify public procurement and to promote democratic access to public funds. And this sounds really inspiring. And then finally, the team from Youth Pop, Konstantini, Sofia, and Mihail, they want to make public procurement popular to young people. And they apply machine learning techniques to historical data to predict trends. And this is very promising. So I will not spoil the fun. You will see by yourselves how they captured the superpowers of procurement data and how they made it to present the beautiful projects that they will present today. I wish the finalists the best of luck. I promise us all that we will have a very good time watching their proposals. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Manuela. And we can see there all those great finalists for our challenge number 3, EU Public Procurement Opportunities for Young People. And as Manuela